to dynamic and visionary leadership of Shri Saurabh Bhagatji, who at JKSTIC and Innovation Council aims to strengthen the research landscape in Valley. And for that, University of Kashmir is a promising stakeholder. The primary objective of today's symposium is to bring forth the awful and the deadly menace of drug abuse, highlight the challenges, bring about awareness, and to find vivid solutions. Although I'm glad as the organizer of the event to see you all here, but we are all concerned and pained to see the menace which we all are facing. The task is uphill, as the challenges associated, they are not only health risks, but they are social, psychological, and economic burdens. Most of the crimes which are being reported nowadays are attributed to drug addicts. So now, what we are all supposed to do? A comprehensive approach is the joint call for all of us to respond at our own levels, to educate our students and youth about the fearful slavery, the dependence and the remorse which comes to their life after momentary rewards of drug abuse and high fees.
This is a very, very important cause. You know that Jammu Kashmir's government, under the able leadership of our Lieutenant Governor, has initiated what is called the Nasha Mukti Abhiyan. This Nasha Mukti Abhiyan is going on not only in JK but pan the country. And why it has been done is that it is a real problem that we are facing. As you talked about the statistics, according to the Imhan survey, there is a 2.87% prevalence of drug addiction. One drug addict comes to a center every 12 minutes. 13.5 lakh drug users are available. I believe the subject matter is very pertinent to all of you, the school students who have been brought here. I have been told that in addition to the university students, the school students are here. I personally believe that when a child reaches the postgraduate stage, he becomes very sensible and he is not that much prone to drug addiction or other kind of vices as are the school children. So in your case, I think the peer group pressure, which is very, very important to conform to a peer group. It is very sad to say that we are now figuring among the top states like Punjab, UP, Manipur, Meghalaya, etc., which lead in this area. Now we are also having a certain prevalence. That's why government is now putting up various programs. Today's program is also one of these sequels. Now, is government doing nothing about it? Not at all. Government is doing a lot of activities. The Social Justice and Empowerment Ministry runs a program called NAP-DDD, basically which is about the national program for the drug addiction.
Kashmir has addiction treatment facilities, ATFs, in most district hospitals. We established these ATFs before rest of India. When we set up these ATFs over 2 years ago, just 5 of 300 ATFs in India were operational. People affected by the use might contact these ATFs. About 6,000 patients with addiction disorders are treated at health department affiliated ATFs. We aim to decrease stigma, promote open communication, and create a safe space for addicts and their families.
We have to treat it exactly the way that it is a problem, it is a disease, and our young minds, our youngsters, or those who have fallen prey to it, they need attention. And this attention is not only to be provided by the healthcare providers, it is to be provided by parents, it is to be provided by teachers, it is to be provided by the peers, means the ones who are in that group, peer colleagues. They play a very significant role. With grit, determination, and the support from the family, support from the peers, support from the friends, and support from the institutions, the person will definitely be back to the norm.
University of Kashmir has now, we are constructing, developing infrastructure in terms of creating a drug diagnostic center here. And we have already upgraded our health center also in University of Kashmir, which has a testing facility, almost all testing facilities are there. But we are upgrading the Department of Clinical Biochemistry also. And more so, we have started a program in University of Kashmir under the banner of Social Work Department, where we have started a course of certificate course in the drug de-addiction also. We two batches are already out from the Department of Social Work, where students from the 12th class have been admitted for the drug de-addiction counselors have, and pass out is almost 50 pass out from their department. They are already working in different drug de-addiction centers at the different centers in Srinagar.
If you want to live a healthy mental health, substance use is probably the most modifiable factor. Sensationalization trivializes the problem. Please do not sensationalize it. We have a proper survey done by the Institute of Mental Health by the lead researcher, Professor Yasir, which clearly speaks about the magnitude of the problem. Let's stick with that. For us, even if a single individual, probably Professor Abdul said about this whole problem, even if there was a single person with COVID, we used to be alarmed. Why? What was the alarm? The alarm was there was a chance of spread. And to our dismay, substance use actually spreads like that, from peer to peer. Even if in a school there's a single kid who has this issue, the chances of actually those kids having this kind of problem is very, very high.
The same society produces a atharamine or a shafazal. The same society also produces a drug addict. So there are certain socio-economic conditions around that child, a peer group, or some people who are pulling him in the wrong direction. So therefore, it is necessary that even after you do the de-addiction part, the child goes back to the same society and again falls back into the same abyss. So therefore, changing the socio-economic status is also required. So it is necessary that our madrasas or our Maulvis also talk about how wrong this is. We have to use all the parts of the society to do it. We have to go in various niche groups, whether it is the farmers or whether it is the affluent belt of Kashmir, when we talk about the apple belt. So I must assure you that as a government, this is a very hands-on government. We know exactly what we are doing, and we are very particular that if anything which is impacting the society in a wrong way, it should be taken care of effectively. We are having funds for skill development. What we would like is that after the student completes his degree, a small apprenticeship of 2 to 3 months can be given in a private sector body, which can be funded fully by the government. For instance, somebody does something in microbiology, and let's say Dr. Reddy's laboratory, if their exposure to Dr. Reddy's laboratory for 3 months, which is a funded program, helps them in getting a job, we would like to fund it from the government side. So we are having sufficient funds available, because after the child leaves your university, it is our responsibility to handhold so that they get a job. So every degree should lead to a job. So luckily, the skill development department has the funding availability, and it also has the mandate to do it. If some of the heads of the department and teams creatively make up a program that after the child completes his graduation or post-graduation, a small apprenticeship, which is a paid apprenticeship in a good private company, which can later on absorb the person, then definitely this can make our degrees more relevant. Another aspect that I look after is innovation and sponsorship of patents and innovation. So again, there we have created a portal, a state portal, which shows the innovation, patents and startups of the entire state. There also, a lot of you students who want to get benefit, either in the form of seed money or sponsorship, can approach Mr. Nasir, who is sitting here, and Mr. Bilal, who look after this organization, and definitely we will provide you support. It is very, very critical that we just do a seminar and then after that you forget about it. It does not work like that. It is necessary that you take back the message back to your families, especially the small children who are here. And I request all the children to be brand ambassadors from here when you go back home. Talk about drug abuse and also try to see if you can at least help one drug abuser or somebody who is likely to be a drug addict. It will be a huge change in the society, and Kashmir can become a very prosperous place.
अब्यूज़ जो है आजकल बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रेंडिंग टॉपिक है और कंसर्निंग भी एट द सेम टाइम, और ऐसे सेमिनार्स, ऐसे सिम्पोजियम्स अगर हो तो इससे अवेयरनेस बढ़ेगी और हमारा मुआशरा बेहतर होगा.
Now, of course, personally, we know about these things, how tough they can be. Of course, we've heard stories. But I think collecting students from different schools and having these small seminars, small competitions, having people of more experience come here and tell us that these things are really bad.
बच्चे जो हैं, हम सबसे बड़ा रीज़न देखते हैं ड्रग अब्यूज़ की तरफ क्यों जाते हैं, बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव अ पर्पस बेसिकली इन लाइफ. तो उनको एक पर्पस मिल जाएगा अगर सेमिनार्स हुए लाइक इनोवेशंस के मुकाबले में, कि आप इनोवेट करो, हम आपको फंड करेंगे, हम आपको पैसे देंगे अपना प्रोजेक्ट बनाने के लिए. वो
डेफिनेटली सेमिनार्स होने चाहिए. दैट्स अ गुड थिंग बिकॉज इसमें छोटे बच्चे आते हैं एंड दे आर द फ्यूचर नेशन बिल्डर्स.
साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी की तरफ से बहुत अच्छा रहा. कोशिश रहेगी कि बच्चों को बोले कि अपने घर वालों, अपने नेबरहुड में अगर वो देखे किसी ड्रग एडिक्ट तो उसको पहचान कर.
ये सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन लोगों को अभी तक पता नहीं है, बिकॉज इट इज कंसिडर्ड एज ए स्टिग्मा, ठीक है, एज अ सोशल स्टिग्मा. उनको हम क्रिमिनल समझते हैं, बट दे आर नॉट एक्चुअली, दे आर साइकोलॉजिकल पेशेंट्स. सो दैट इज वाई उसकी अवेयरनेस के लिए दिस इज अ रियली ग्रेट प्लेटफॉर्म एंड दीज टाइप ऑफ इवेंट्स शुड रियली हैपन. आई रियली एनकरेज दिस एंड पर्सनली आई हैड अ ग्रेट टाइम.